I'm sorry, Wisdom Wednesday. That's a good one, right? Yeah, Wisdom Wednesday. And I'm talking today because somebody asked me a question a few days ago. And it's a potential a client. And he said, Doc, he said, I don't know what. I am always broke. He said, no matter what I do, every time, he said, I've been in network marketing, I've been in this, I've been in that, and I never seem to make any money. I'm always broke. Why is that? And frankly, I never thought about that question because I never thought of myself as broke. And so that really led me to the first answer to his question. Why are you calling yourself broke? You know, the law of command provides that whatever you say about yourself, you agree with, you accept. So it's like when you say, I am sick. If you keep saying that to yourself, pretty soon your body's going to reflect sickness. So when you say, I am broke, oh my goodness, And then the interesting thing is to say it and then wonder why you are in that position. You know, these laws of success operate in divine order, and they operate absolutely. Good morning, Kenya. Lada Much. Thank you. So, number one, don't ever say you're broke, because whatever you say, you get. If you say, well, hey, I don't have any money. Well, okay, fine. You're between funds. So that implies that you had some and others are on the way. And there was that quote back in the, and it used to say, I'm busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. You young folks might not remember that, but wow. And I mean, people actually said that. How you doing? Oh man, I'm busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. What a prediction. That's like predicting the weather. Wow. So, this morning, that question, why am I broke? Why don't I have the things that I desire? Why has my life not manifested in the way I want it to? And the reason is because you don't want it to. Oh my God, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Think about this. Your present situation, your circumstances, whatever you're experiencing in life, is a result of your own thinking. The first law of success. A man shall have, a mind shall have whatsoever it thinks in its heart. It's about your own thinkings and feelings. Thinkings and feelings about an idea of abundance. Thinkings and feelings, look at some of the, oh God, what's that thing they used to say? Money is the root of all evil. Not true. No. That's not even in the Bible. Okay. It says money is the root of all kinds of evil. In other words, what it's really saying is if money rules you, you got a terrible master. If you rule money, you have an effective servant. So if you're not where you are right now, the first step is to recognize that you did it. You created it. You put yourself in that position of being in a state of temporarily without funds. So number one, we said, never declare I am broke, I am between funds. And recognize that it is the result of my thinking that I'm here. If you're thinking things, whatever you think about comes about. And then you take that law of command, which says whatever you say, you get. So when you put it together and say, I am broke, woo, you've blown it up. You've blown yourself away. So what do we do to get around that? Let's cure that illness today. From this day forth, number one, I am rich. I am wealthy. Whatever you put after I am, you create that vibration to manifest it in your life. So write in the chat, those who are here this morning, Stylish Gaden, thank you so much. Brave Japheth, beautiful. Write in the chat, I am rich. When you write that, it creates a vibration in your mind to attract that which is congruent with what you're saying. Thank you, Sade. So, whatever you say about yourself is true. So only say good things about yourself. Only say the things that you want to experience. Because then you create the attraction to bring it to you. Can you say, if you put yourself in it, you can take yourself out of it? Thank you, Kenya. Absolutely. I am rich. We do the best we can from our point of view. That's why the rich keeps getting richer. Beautiful, beautiful. I am rich. So today, if we take nothing else away from this, as you go around, as you're saying it to yourself, I am rich. As you're thinking it in your mind, I am rich. As you're traveling, you maybe, if you're in New York and you're on the subway, they might look at you real strange if you start saying it. But as you're looking at people, get that I am rich look on your face. Yeah, that's me. I am rich. Because what you say about yourself comes true. The other key is this. And we're taking something today from our new book, The Life Lessons for Your Success. And this is volume 1. And volume 1 deals with 3 things: procrastination, self-doubt, and lack of focus. And that takes us to the second reason, the second key to say I am rich. One of the main things that keeps us from achieving our greatness is lack of focus. You see, focus is one of our most magnificent powers, because focus means your ability to put your intentions in a certain direction, seeking a certain outcome. And the law of energy says whatever you focus on grows. So when you say I am broke, you're focusing on your mind on I am broke, and literally you create that broke state and perpetuate it. So how to change your focus, how to refocus your life is a key to saying not only I am rich, but a key to becoming rich, because whatever you focus on with feeling, you become. So let's look at some of the things you can do right now so that you can sustain and manifest that thought, I am rich. Well, number 1, you got to know where you are. You see, the life GPS, the global positioning system. Someone said the God positioning system. Your success positioning system. Number 1, every positioning system, every journey has 2 things, 2 aspects: where you are and where you're going. And so if you want to get out of this state of brokenness, then you have to say, hey, I recognize right now I'm between funds. Right now, the reason that I am between funds is because of the choices I have made and the actions I have taken. But with that realization right now that I'm honest with myself, I now have the power to change it, to get myself out of this mess, to get myself out of this rut, to get myself out of this hole. Whatever situation you are in that you do not want to be in, as a rut, as a hole, is something that you don't want. And so once you conduct that reality check and take responsibility for it, you're on the way. You're on the path. So conduct a reality check, take responsibility for it. And now the third key to refocusing, to get you out of that state of not having the things you desire, is to be clear about what you desire. You can't hit a target that you can't see. The Bible says, write the vision, make it plain upon tablets, that he may run that readeth it. If you have no vision, the scripture also says, where there's no vision, the people perish. So if you have no vision of what your promised land is going to be, of the way you want your life to live, of the way you want to live your life, okay? If you don't have a vision of what it is, and I mean a vision of the person, who you are, seeing yourself the way you want to be, looking the way you want to look, feeling the way you want to feel, doing the things that uphold your vision, surrounding yourself with people who believe in you and help you. That at the moment you do that, the moment you're clear about where you are and what you want, woo, and why you want it, you have blown it away. If your vision is clear, it will appear. Thank you, Auntie. You can take that one to the bank. If your vision is clear, it will appear. Spend time getting that vision, not just seeing what you want to be, but why you want to be there. It's just that why that really drives you. Your why is what gives you wings. Your why is what makes you fly. You know, they used to say in network your marketing, they say, what was it, Amway used to say, your why should make you cry. I'm like, no, your why should make you fly. And so this means that whatever that promised land is, whatever that state that you want to enjoy, you have to want it so badly that you refuse to not have it. You refuse to lose. That no matter what you have to do, no matter where you're going, you refuse to lose. You remember the rumble in the jungle with Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. Ali was not really in shape. He hadn't fought for a number of years. But he's there in the jungle, and George Foreman is bigger, stronger, younger, all those things, bigger muscles. And Ali had a great strategy, the rope-a-dope. So for 7 rounds, Ali let this man pound on him and punch him, until George had punched himself out. But why could Ali endure? Why didn't he just go down? Because he had a vision of what it was to be a champion. All along, after he had won the Olympics, he said, I am the greatest. That was his vision. And his vision kept him standing. His vision kept him enduring. And so once your vision is that clear, what it is and why you want it, woo, you are unstoppable. Now let's think about another thing, folks. The moment your vision becomes clear, your mind now has to make decisions. We talk about that in the book here. And one of the decisions is this. It says, learn when to say yes and when to say no. Be deliberate in your thinking. When you're responding to situations, say no to emotions of fear. Say no to habits that undermine your efforts. Beware of people who are not compatible with what you're doing. So that ability to say yes and no is really saying make good choices that are congruent with your vision of where you want to be and do and have. That the moment you have that you have that ability now to make better choices, your choices become the seed of your outcomes. The moment you can make better choices, you can now set priorities. The moment you understand what you want and why you want it, you can now establish your value system that now says, I can make a sacrifice. I can push harder because I want it bad enough. And then that final piece is to take action. You see, we deal with procrastination in this book, so be sure to get Life Lessons for Your Success, Volume 1, and Tanya Devnam is one of the writers in this book. But the idea of to take action is where the rubber hits the road. Les Brown used to talk about so many people who were in the cemetery with their best ideas, with their best creative outcome, because they never took action. But I'll tell you something, folks, when you can do those things, take action to control your thinking, only positive thoughts. Take action to control your feelings and your reactions so that everything is for a strategy. Take action and do only those things that support your goals, that support the outcome you're seeking. Take action and surround yourself with people who support you and believe in you and people who are smarter than you. We talk about how to stay broke. Hey, if you surround yourself with broke people, guess what? You're going to stay broke. You know, someone did a study once. They said that generally your income potential is within $2,000 to $5,000 of the 3 closest people to you. So that says a lot. If you're the richest one in the group, get out of that group, find another group. But these are the things now. When we say, why are you broke? These are the things that create the mindset that will keep you without funds. So let's just do a quick recap. The things that first is what you say, so only say what you want. Do that reality check and say, if I'm in a situation like this, if I'm feeling broke, it's because I did it. So take responsibility for whatever it is that you have right now. And now the moment you take responsibility for it, you can change it. But you have to change it to something. So be clear about what you want. Be clear about your vision. Be clear about the life you want to live in great detail. See it, smell it, walk it, feel it, talk about it, shout it. Have that feeling so deeply ingrained in your being that you cannot live without it. The moment you have that vision clear in your mind, then you learn now when to say yes and when to say no, because the vision gives you a standard by which to operate. If you don't have a standard, then you'll fall for anything. What's that saying? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. If your vision is not clear enough, it's not definite enough, it's not specific enough, you will get lost in the sauce the moment you hit a rock, an obstacle. And then take action. Action, action, action. Art Williams had a speech and it was called Just Do It. So no matter what stands in your way, just do it. No matter what the obstacles are, just overcome it. No matter what the shortcomings are, just do it. Because when you can take action on your goals, on your dream, on your vision, you cannot fail. So that's the message today, folks. Don't stay broke. Change the concept. You're between funds and you have the infinite ability to attract into your life exactly what you think, exactly what you feel, exactly what you act on,